Hi, my name is Teresa Campbell and you've reached my YouTube channel, Easy Does It Raw Foods. Today is day 66 of a 365-day raw food challenge for me. And today I'm bringing you something very different that I have not brought you. I am going to dehydrate a papaya. They call these Mexican papayas. A lot of times they call them Mexican papaya. I got this papaya from Walmart. The papaya is definitely ripe, and I'm going to dehydrate it. But first, I'm going to show you how you cut it. So first of all, you cut the different from the front and to the back. You cut the tops off and the bottom off, basically, top and the bottom, and then you sit it up. This is the way I do it anyway. You can actually even cut it in half so it won't be so wobbly and end up cutting yourself. And you also make sure you get all those seeds out. That's important too, because you'll make a mess. So that's the reason why I have this capturing cup. I'm going to get all the seeds out of it and put it in this little bag. Scrape all that out, and then we'll continue. Okay, I got it nice and cleaned out for you. Before I start peeling off the side, I'm going to do the same thing with this one too. You're just getting the seeds out of it. The seeds, I heard, are very nutritional. I just don't like the way they taste. They're a little bitter though. I think I heard that you can make like tea out of the seeds and it's supposed to be nutritional. So I'm not clear on that. So you'll have to do your own research. But as far as this, what I am doing, I did a few little seeds kind of escape me there. I am going to cut it up and show you how I place it on my dehydrator, because as a raw foodist you can have dehydrated food. I think as long as you don't go over 110 degrees, you are in good standing with doing raw dehydrated foods. But you have to stay, like I said, within a certain number of degrees, which is 110 or less. But anyhow, you don't need to heat it up above that anyhow. So let's go ahead and start cutting. Wow, we are getting it done. Like I said, this papaya is so juicy and ripe. So it's going to dehydrate really well. It's going to be sweet. And I saw different methods on the internet when I was online researching how to dehydrate a papaya. And like I said, I've heard these called Mexican papayas. They're really big and definitely juicy. And some people say they have a funky smell to them. I think they're right, but they definitely taste delicious. I actually bought two, and this morning for my breakfast I had cut up one and ate it instead of course dehydrating it. I'm only doing this for purposes of my video here. But anyhow, I'm going to continue to cut it up, and we're going to move along. You see how I'm going along the sides. Oh, you don't want to cut too much of the meat off. Yeah. That's why I said be careful as you can. I like cutting things up this way to prevent from cutting myself. It's laying at this is very slippery too. Papayas are really slippery, so you have to be very, very careful. Even when you cut it up this way, you don't want the knife to slip and cut into your hand or anything like that by accident. So please be careful. This is definitely a method that is the safest in my opinion, but there are other methods as well, as you will find out if you go onto YouTube. So now we're down to, we got two sides here. I'm gonna put my spoon off to the side here so I have more working room. Split it down the middle, and what you're doing at this point, we're going to, now you could cut thin slices or you could cut thick slices. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to go ahead and cut thin and thick slices. But the point of it is, it's going to be laying on a dehydrator sheet, and the dehydrate, I'm thinking it's going to take a day and a half. It's pretty wet. When you're dealing with papayas, you're dealing with a very wet fruit. And because of that reason, I would suggest dehydrating it for probably a day and a half, because I'm only going to turn my dehydrator up to 110 degrees. You could actually go higher. It's just a lot of people feel that after 110 degrees, you tend to start killing off the enzymes, and the whole purpose of doing the whole raw food thing is to get that high level of enzymes in your body. It's extremely important to keep everything under 110 degrees. But I'm almost finished here. I just got two little parts to go, and then I'm gonna just I'm not gonna place all of them. I'm gonna watch y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my next step so my video won't be so long. And what I'm gonna do at this point is take a dehydrated tray and just place them on the dehydrator tray like so. And you want them to just be placed on there that they can get dry. I got more than one dehydrator tray, so it shouldn't be too much of a difficulty for me to get all of this on there. But for now, because my video is getting a little long, I am going to end the video today. I brought you a papaya, how to dehydrate papayas. You have to first cut them up, of course, and then you place them on a dehydrator sheet. And I thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel, Easy Does It Raw Foods. My name is Teresa Campbell, and I'm signing out on day 66 of a 365-day raw food challenge. Thank you.